Madden, it's about camaraderie, it's about friendship, it's about battle on the epic field of AstroTurf. John Madden, the man, the myth, the legend, the game. I can't live without it.
The thing about Madden is it is the greatest football series in the world. And it definitely fills a place in the marketplace for audiences and for lovers of both sports and video games.
It is one of the best looking games that I've ever seen. It's totally realistic. You know, if someone wants to have that, you know, Monday night, Sunday night, whatever night football's on, and they want to continue that experience, I mean, you could just load up Madden and it's totally amazing.
Because it's interactive, you know, if watching football, it can be exciting, but it's also a passive thing. And that just doesn't do it for a lot of people.
It's basically the strategic version of football for home console. I mean, it's great because you can control offense and defense. It's the best sim, I think, that you can come up with for sports in general.
Madden is one of the first games that really blew up, and not for like the typical people who assume play video games. You know, Madden's really hit the mainstream in a way that not many games have.
Big burly guys with no necks play Madden. Guys in suits who work on Wall Street play Madden. Weird little skinny guys who you think don't know anything about sports play Madden. Everybody plays it.
I myself was not a very sporty child growing up. I was not going to be the star quarterback. And when I first played Madden, slowly, it started to teach me about football, about sports, and I'm better for it.
Madden has been around since the dot matrix printer era. That's how old it is, and yet it's a classic. It never goes away.
The Madden series is probably the longest running football series of all time. It took the rank from Tecmo Bowl, which ended 2 years after Tecmo Bowl came out, to become the longest running series. It's been on for what, like 10 years now?
And if you think about it, how many franchises come out with a game for a series on a yearly basis? I mean, every year there's a new game, and every year, you know, people buy it.
Madden originally started as a PC franchise, but it became famous as a console game, probably because it's just more fun. You know, sit around a TV with your friends, playing a game of football, much as you would watch one.
What people think of as Madden today is not really what Madden started out as. It actually started out as a crappy PC game in like 1990 or something like that, and that totally sucked. Everybody hated it.
And then later it came out for Genesis, and that was the one Madden that kind of like started it all.
I remember, you know, all the schoolyard arguments, Super Nintendo, Genesis, which is better. And the one thing Genesis really had that was undebatable was it had the better sports games, and that was in a large part due to Electronic Arts and the Madden franchise.
Madden 92 is probably going to go down as one of the classic Maddens just because it had all the teams and the premiere of the Electronic Arts Sports Network, which made it look like an actual television presentation.
It was like a watershed for sports gaming because it was just something that had never been done before.
I think the best Madden out of the whole franchise, the first one that I really got into, was probably Madden 97.
So Madden 97 was the first on the first PlayStation, and James Brown set the stage in full video quality.
Hello and welcome to week 2 of the NFL. I'm James Brown.
On the PlayStation, you could do graphics you had never done before, fully 3D. You had James Brown starting off, you had the full commentary team there. It was a seismic shift in sports gaming.
I think when Madden 97 came out, people were actually shocked to see what John Madden looked like. I mean, they seen him on the box covers, but actually to see a man of that stature moving around and talking is actually a sight to be seen. And Pat Summerall looks like Dracula.
As the years went by, the gameplay evolved to make it a little bit more interactive for the kids. The Madden 2000 version had a play editor,
which allowed you to relive all those high school football memories before you became a garbage truck operator.
You can actually write or script your own plays, which is completely different to what most people did, which is just hit the X button and ask Madden what play they should run.
You could do the Statue of Liberty play, you could make them up, you could send everybody out for a Hail Mary pass if that's what you really wanted to do.
I was not a very good playmaker. My plays usually involved the guys on the right running in circles, the guy on the left runs straight up the middle. But it was an interesting experience in showing why I'm not coaching a football team.
So in terms of looks, Madden 2001 was the first when it really started looking hot. You could, definitely see details on players, you could see visors, you could see elbow pads.
It took off and started using the real capabilities of the next generation systems at the time. So you could start seeing makeup on their faces and how big the football players' packages were.
So besides just doing the commentary, in 2002, Madden actually got down on the field and helped you with the training part of the game. He taught you where to put the X's and the O's, walked you through the whole process, made you feel comfortable.
Once the tackle, tight end, and fullback engage their blocks, the halfback should be able to pick up some positive yardage.
One of the things I really love about the series is that Madden's there for you. He's there in the color commentary. He is there to advise you on your plays.
Hey folks, you want to make sure you're running this guy up this way, okay?
It's like a big hug from this bear of a guy. I can see him with that white, long hair and, you know, eating a whole hot dog in one bite and just being there for me.
In Madden 2006, they introduced a feature called Money Solves All the Problems.
That's when EA picked up the exclusive license to make NFL branded games. No more Sega games, no more ESPN branded games. It's just Madden NFL and that's it. They are the monopoly. So everyone else who wanted to make an NFL game, out of luck.
Trey Bly, Detroit Lions.
Andre Johnson, Houston Texans. Steve Hutchinson, Seattle Seahawks. Kevin Mawae, the New York Jets. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Madden NFL 2006.
So if you want to play a video game where you're playing as your favorite football players, it's got to be Madden for the foreseeable future.
It's just not the same playing a sporting game and not having the people that you're used to being in the game. It means a lot, and it's a big selling point. Unless it's soccer, I don't give a who's playing soccer except Pele. That's all I know.
So Madden 2006 comes out and they introduce another feature called Superstar Mode.
And this is you run someone's career from the day that they graduate from college and are drafted into the NFL. You hire their agent, you sign them with a team.
You have to do it with agents and endorsements and you get to buy cool mansions and stuff. And you just take this guy from nothing, and you raise him up, and then you watch him get divorced and lose all his money or get in trouble with the law. It's really very realistic. Sad, but realistic.
Every Madden game should have three things. It should have football. It should have Madden. And it should have the turducken.
A turducken is a chicken inside a duck, inside a turkey, inside a me on Thanksgiving.
Which is John Madden's own special holiday recipe where he literally fries a chicken within a duck, within a turkey, and then like eats 8 of them.
It's a ritual. People eat it before the game on Thanksgiving. He talks about it every year at that time, which is not a big deal for Madden because he spends a half hour of most games he commentates talking about the food in that particular city.
There's something called the Madden curse, and that's any player that has been on the box for the Madden titles has either been injured or arrested.
2004, I believe it was Michael Vick. The game came out in summer. Michael Vick injured his knee within the first couple of games.
Ray Lewis hid in a dumpster while somebody he paid killed 2 of his friends. So yeah, there's definitely a Madden curse. If I was somebody's agent, I'd be rather reluctant to put them on the cover of Madden just for their own safety.
I think Madden 07 is going to have a picture of a turducken on the cover. That way, if it gets injured, Madden will just eat it and no one will care.
There's actually a website that contains a petition that people can sign so there can be an annual Madden holiday. So when the game comes out, everyone can take off work, their bosses won't count it against them, and they can play Madden.
No, John Madden, I think, is one of the greatest coaches of all time. He brought the Oakland Raiders to the Super Bowl. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's been an announcer for so many years. You know, to have his image on a game like this is impressive.
There's a whole generation of people now who would associate the word Madden not with actual football, but with just video game football. It's the brand name of video game football, and that's kind of cool for him.
The games are amazing. They're photorealistic. Madden 06 looks like watching the NFL Sunday, you know? Basically it looks like all the TV I never watched.
If you want to get a guy's attention, you better own Madden football.
Hi, I'm Allison with the New England Patriots cheerleaders. EA Sports, it's in the game. It's in the game! It's in the game! It's in the game! It's in the game!